how do you find inner strength and resilience?
Learn how to love yourself. The reason why I'm sitting here in front of you today, because I come from a background when I thought nobody loved me. When I started loving myself, I put so much into my first kid's father. Everything was first with him. Oh, I just love you. I just love you. Then after being beat down and drugged down, and I said, why the fuck am I being treated like this? And I was just telling somebody else, when that movie, What's Love Got to Do With It?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. You're not hearing me no more. You're not dogging me out no more. So I started to love myself. And when you love yourself and you put yourself first, you become happy. If you unhappy, it's because you putting people before you. Fuck your kids, fuck your husband, fuck everybody.
Shit, gonna take this shit down a little bit. I'm gonna tell you like this, my nigga. You better love yourself. Give a fuck about no motherfucking body opinions about me. Shit ain't never pay my bills, ho. For real. I know this shit get deep, my nigga, stay afloat. No matter if you broke, my nigga, don't never lose your hope. I ain't gon' lie, when shit get low, you just might lose your hold. But take your grip up off that bitch, fall back and let her go. Go duck off, talk to the big guy to write you down a plan. Cause tables turn to jello, look and turn into the man. I seen that shit with my own eyes at first, didn't understand. But when you're down, it ain't your life, it's just a circumstance. Sometimes the life shit overwhelm and have me second guessing. But if you say that you got faith, can't be stuck in depression. Gotta move like shit already yours or you might miss your blessing. They say this rap, now this the truth and it's just my expressions. Sometimes I wake up, say my prayers and ease my mind and jaw. Won't catch me begging for no attention to come fuck with y'all. And yeah, I fuck with you, little shouter, but I need time to breathe. Don't blow my phone, ho, leave me alone, I'm trying to smoke the weed. Man, bitch, you ain't gotta love me, cause bitch, I love myself. My nigga, you ain't gotta fuck with me. Nigga, I fuck with myself. Yeah, bitch, you ain't gotta love me, cause bitch, I love myself. Shit, and I'ma lose you before I lose myself.
Trust the healing process, because healing is mandatory. I'm Nnamdi Shakur, and welcome to H.I.M. Today's topic is love yourself first. I would like to give a special shout out to Miss Pat, who is the inspiration behind this topic. And make sure you check out the Club Shay Shay interview with Miss Pat. She's definitely the perfect example of resilience and healing. Now, the key to resilience and healing is you have to love yourself first. Loving yourself first can sometimes be a walking contradiction. The paradox that led me to loving myself first is this. I became homeless because I didn't love myself first, but it was my homelessness I started loving myself first. Now, what does it mean to love yourself first, and what does that look like? To love yourself is to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about yourself. In other words, to be conscious and self-aware of your good or bad thoughts and actions. Being self-aware is different from being selfish or self-centered. Being self-aware takes a strong sense of accountability for your actions, whether good or bad. Now, I've made some ridiculous decisions in my life. And one of those decisions I made, I was loving women before first loving myself. You see, I learned in counseling years ago that I suffered from abandonment issues from my mom. Just like Miss Pat mentioned about her mom in this Club Shay Shay interview, my mother also was very mean and abusive. I got called dumb, stupid, you ain't gonna never be shit. Man, I was whooped with extension cords, high heels. Shit, man, she even tried throwing boiling hot water on your boy. Thank God I had that Matrix move in my bag. In hindsight, I think some of us black men are suffering for what I like to call SBMSS, Single Black Mother Stockholm Syndrome. Let me explain. Regardless how abusive and negligent black women / mothers can be towards the children or men in the family, good black men / children will still have an undeniable allegiance to the black mother/woman. This was also my case. I had an unspoken allegiance with black women whom I was in an intimate relationship with, even if the relationship was unhealthy for me. I think buried deep down in the abyss of black men's psyche, we feel we owe our blood and sweat equity to the black woman because historically in America, the black man didn't protect the black woman against the horrors of slavery, Jim Crow, and even workforce assimilation. That's why we tend to take shit from the black woman and, of course, that sweet black Google DJ Quick, if you know what I mean. I've learned through my mistakes that my relationship with women would never work because I didn't love myself first. Plus, my passivity, introversion, and empathy made it worse. Trying to love someone without loving yourself first is like trying to pour water into a bucket full of holes. You will never be filled with love from the other person because your mind, body, and spirit is void of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of yourself. Basically, to love yourself first is to prioritize understanding yourself. Now, understanding yourself is the comprehensive agreement to self-preserve your mind, body, and spirit while setting healthy boundaries with others. Now, that's just a fancy way to say, love self first, all others second. Notice I didn't say only love yourself. That's being selfish or self-centered. Regardless of the abuse by my mother in the past or the best relationships I had with women in the past, I'm thankful for the divine gift of God's love, which gives me the ability to still love others. Of course, after I love myself first. Trust the healing process because the healing is mandatory. Peace.